Chapter 11, 27, titled Adventure in the Mysterious Land. Chapter starts in Elbaf, in a giant village whose houses are also made of Lego-like blocks. Giants talk about the fire that suddenly started in the forest. They go to put out the fire so that it won't damage Yggdrasil tree. We see the giants are shocked because there are giant bees fallen from the sky, like if they were attacked by something. Another giants talk about something that happened in the forest. Giant one says, according to the people in the forest, the rumble just now is the sound of ear god falling to the ground. Giant 2 says, that can't be. How can something happen to a rabbit of that size? Cut to the Big Stein Castle, the Lego-like castle where Nami is in. All castle is made of Lego-like blocks, even trees around it. It seems the castle is located somewhere in Elbaf, since we can see the Yggdrasil, a massive tree, far away from the castle. We can see that Nami has defeated a giant bee thanks to Zeus' attack. Zeus asks Nami where are they. Nami through tears says she doesn't know. Last thing she remembers is they were on the giant ship. Nami, crying, someone help me. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji-kun, I will even take Usopp at this point. Am I out of my mind? I don't remember changing either. Where is this place? Am I in a dream? Nami sees something at the end of a hallway, and then she hears Usopp's voice calling her. She runs there but trips on a Lego block and falls to the ground. The floor is very bumpy. When Nami gets up, she sees a giant hedgehog in front of her. Nami's shock face is very funny, LOL. Nami runs from the hedgehog. While she's trying to escape, Nami sees Usopp being attacked by a giant cat wearing a crown. Usopp wears Viking outfit too and a fake beard. So Nami and Usopp end up running away together from the giant hedgehog and cat in a courtyard in middle of castle. However, Nami and Usopp decide that they must face that giant creatures, so Nami and Zeus attack the hedgehog with a thunder attack and defeat it. Unfortunately, giant hedgehog falls on giant cat's head, and cat is electrocuted too. Giant cat is not KO and gazes furious at Nami and Usopp. Nami says, I have a bad feeling about this. Usopp says same here. As they run away again, Nami asks Usopp if he has more information about what happened with them. Nami says, Usopp, how much do you know about our current situation? Usopp says, when I opened my eyes, I was already in this place. You are probably the same, right? We were on the giant ship and getting drunk off of that. Nami says, that's right, that alcohol. I think Giant said it can make you hallucinate. Nami and Usopp stop because they reach a balcony. Usopp faces Giant Cat since he thinks it's just a hallucination. However, Giant Cat is real and Usopp is sent blown away. Nami and Giant Cat fall together too from the balcony into the castle backyard where Usopp is after Giant Cat attack. Suddenly, Giant Cat transforms to Massive Lion and attacks them one more time. Nami cries while she uses Usopp's body as a shield lol, but at the last moment 3 guys arrive. Sanji says, for the crime of bringing my loved one to tears, you deserve death and use Ifrit Jambe Ipol Strike. Luffy in his Gear 4th use Gomu Gomu no Elephant Whip. Zoro uses 3-sword style Black Rope Dragon Twister. In an epic double spread, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji appear doing a combo attack to defeat the lion that turns back into a cat when it's defeated. Double spread is nearly the same that this one from chapter 162, where Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji defeated a Sandora lizard. They even use new version of the same attack. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji are wearing Viking outfits and capes. Luffy wears a helmet with long horns and has an axe on his back. Zoro has a mask on his eyes, looks like ski goggles, and Sanji has a sword on his back like Nami. Zoro says, huh? It turns into a cat now. Sanji says, Nami-san, I've been so worried. Nami says, Sanji, I was so scared. Usopp even died, and... Usopp says, I am alive, damn you. I will get you back for using me as a shield. In the amazing final double page of the chapter, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji are reunited in the castle backyard. We can see again the massive tree in the distance, probably the Yggdrasil. We discover that Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji were the ones that defeated giant bees and ear god Rabbit at the beginning of the chapter. Luffy says the roasted rabbit we had just now was delicious. There are even bigger ones around here, though I'll beat them all up if they taste good. Zoro says we should look for the sea and our ship first. We don't know what happened to our crew right now. Sanji says, since we are on the topic of food, the bees and hive you just sent flying. They're a great source of nutrients, you know? Nami crying in shock and saying, how are you guys already used to all this? Just, where are we? End of chapter, break next week. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. For more anime content, subscribe to the channel. That's it for today. Peace out.